What's up, everybody? It is the Ring Report. We are back with another episode of the Ring Report. It's your boy, the best moderator on any WWE podcast. It is me, Eric B. Battle. Listen, and here excited, and we're at the Ring Report, the best WWE podcast that is representing any WWE, anything. We are here today. Y'all, we're excited. We got a fresh show. Look, we get ready to get to it. Cousins. I got my cousins with me. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get busy? Come on, let's do it. Carrie, let's shout out all our platforms. How can they hang out with us? How can they subscribe and like and share all that good stuff?
Hey. Welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button. Follow us on all platforms. We are the Ring Report podcast on all platforms. On I'm about to say Twitter. On TikTok, we are WRP in Cincinnati. Not WRP in Cincinnati. We are TRRP005 on the people's TikTok. Make sure you check out our website, theringreportpodcast.com. We are WWE Shop affiliates. Click the link. Spend a little something. Just a little something. We appreciate you guys' support so much. You guys had a great week. Happy to see y'all.
We need that money. We need that money. Oh great bearded one. What's good, baby? You ready?
Yeah, we ready. Big week coming up. Got Clash in Paris. A lot going on in the last week or so. So we should have plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Plenty to talk about. We're gonna get right to it. Oh, knowledgeable one. You ready to get started?
Yeah.
Let's do it, y'all. Listen, we're going to start it right here. We're going to start it with the rundown. We're getting right into it. Congratulations are in order. Cody and Brandy, welcome a new baby. Come on. Y'all put your hands together for them.
Baby girl.
They welcome a new, is it baby girl?
Yes, baby girl.
Yep. Welcome a new baby girl. Wondering why we ain't seen Brandy, like talking about it. And so we're excited about the new addition to their family. I guess WWE is the place, if you have a couple, to go ahead and just start a family. Because, listen, everything is happening with them. We just celebrated somebody last show about getting pregnant. And so we're excited about that. Not too long ago, Becky just had her, just everybody just, listen, do what you want, how you want it. Continue to do it the best way you can. Come on, somebody. So we got Cody. Congratulations, Cody and Brandy. Apparently, we probably won't be seeing Cody for a while, guys. So I guess, when Drew McIntyre kicked him into the stratosphere, he won't be. I guess that was them writing him off because we're getting ready for that big movie. And then, so, interesting enough, Kelly Osbourne is pretty ticked off, guys. She's pretty ticked off, and rightfully so.
I've been thinking about that. What did Becky say?
So if you missed it.
No, I watched it, but see, here's the thing. She was talking about the city. She wasn't talking about Ozzy. Like, she used Ozzy as a reference because that's where he's from, but she was talking about the city.
She also said that he's dead.
Yeah, because she was like, that's the only person that's worth talking about in this country is dead. And then she went on to say, it's probably good that he is dead because we don't have to worry about this. Is kind of how she, portrayed the whole conversation. And I get it, I understand. But when she said it, I was like, oh, okay, you don't care. And so, and then when Kelly Osbourne said something on her platform, I knew it was what it was about, and she was not happy about it, and she was really not happy with Becky or WWE at that matter of fact either. So, so
respectful and rightfully so. That's her father. Like, you ain't have to go there. And it was kind of like a cheap pop, just something a little quick for her to say. But when she said it, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Me too. That's exactly what I said. The same thing.
Like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
And I get what Becky was trying to do, and I get it. But when the way she said, I was like, yes, that's gonna come back and bite her for sure. Yeah. That's gonna come back and bite her.
Supposed to maybe do an apology, but They're not sure about that because WWE is not really going to be doing a whole bunch of apologies and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it's
they're not big on that. They probably get we're talking to behind the scenes.
yeah.
Yeah, and then one of the things that we need to check out too, because Roman Reigns is interviewing with Stephanie. I don't know if y'all caught some of
Not
that
yet.
show as well, but make sure you check that out. Some good insight from him too as well, man. That's just some great talking points and
Yeah.
some great early ons. They talk from him being the big dog to where he is now, and so great insight of that time when she slapped him in the ear, and
Bust
great
his
insight,
eardrum.
bust his eardrum, and when she took a spear and all of that good stuff. So they have a great conversation, which was great. So
She's like,
who was the lady Stephanie be with on the show? Who was that? Y'all know who that is?
I think one of her friends from college, I believe.
One of her friends.
it's like they never
Oh, okay.
introduce. It's like, do they introduce
Yeah.
her?
She's
I
just
don't know.
there.
Well, that's like old buddy that wore the flip flops with Undertaker. We didn't know where he came from either.
Well,
Now
no,
it's
because
Michelle McCool, but before it was old buddy with the flip flops.
that's a whole story in itself. Why he not on the show no more? So I want to
They're trying to
know
figure
what
that, trying
that's
to figure what that's about. Yeah,
right
yeah,
because the
and
title of the show is different and everything.
and then y'all, this is really pretty much the talk of wrestling right now, and it's the incident where your boy's son, Rampage Jackson's son, Roger Jackson,
Oh, my cousin.
jumps in a ring, body slams a
Yeah,
wrestler, and proceeds to give him the
the
business.
beach. Yeah, the beach. Yeah,
Yeah,
he gave him
he
the
gave
beach
it to
back.
him, and they had to come in. And what's crazy is they took a little time because they thought it was thought it was a work, but then they just really saw him punching him, and so they really tried to take him off. And then they see a couple. I seen a couple clips on social media where he was leaving and he was mad and pissed off. Telling them, they don't keep playing with me. They don't keep playing with me. So, but yeah, so right now it's the talk of town, and apparently Knox X Pro Academy which is run by Rikishi, has been removed from the WWE ID, and I guess until some of this has calmed down. But I know who won't be stepping into a WWE ring.
I don't think.
Yeah, so I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, man? Because I know Stone. We were talking about it earlier, but I mean, it was a work, and but at the same time, he kind of disrespected the craft.
Yeah, you're right. It was a work that turned into a shoot. See, here's my thing. I feel bad for Sick, and I do have somewhat of an understanding on Roger's side because we at a point in life now where all that rookie hazing really needs to just be gone out the window. Like, y'all, especially the old school cats. If you not ready to go round for round with these kids, don't be hazing those players. This ain't JBL era. And for real, the situation, the way it transpired, the whole situation that happened before the event is, I think, what set Raja off. That wasn't somebody got it on camera, but it was a phone. It wasn't live. Like it wasn't during the show that this happened.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? Like this was before the show. I
yeah.
don't know if old buddy got it in his head. He wanted to see if Roger could take a bottle across the head or whatever, what have you. But at the end of the day, like you can't play these type of games anymore. Like
Was
everything
it
comes
about?
with a consequence. No, it's a bottle.
But my whole but my like my whole disdain with this whole situation was you waited again till my man in the ring. And if you had an issue, you should have handled your business right then and
Right.
there.
That's what makes him look guilty
That's
in
a
the
that's a
situation. Yes.
yeah, that's a backstage. That's a backstage confrontation. Y'all know we talk about all the time at this point. But I know if I was a guy who got if I was Sequel Stew, whatever his name is, in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Once I came to, he got to see me though. He got to see me straight up. He got to see. He got to see me.
That boy came
Yeah,
through with beeping around his ears. Man, no.
yeah. He got to see me. I'm telling you, I got to figure it out.
He came to in the ER. That's when he came to. Yeah, they ain't
Yeah,
have no
that's
smoke.
fine. And I'm waking up talking. I'm talking crash. I'm talking when I see you. when I see you, brother.
They ain't have no smelling salt available for my man in that ring, boy.
Yeah, no.
What's
And it's
going
crazy. But
on?
what's crazy, he was hitting them in the man head, like for real, for real. He was hitting my man head, like it won't even really budging though. It was the beard that was moving more than anything.
Boy, we about to get put out already.
Oh,
We 20 minutes
hey,
in. But
I ain't gonna lie. I watched it a couple times. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That man, yo, he was out from the power slam. That's all I know. Like it
That was
was,
it. His
it.
head hit the mat, and it was a wrap. And that's what another thing though. You know what I'm saying? You power slammed him hard enough. You didn't. There was no. There was nothing in there. You weren't trying to. You weren't trying to.
I ain't
What's the
gonna
word? You
lie.
weren't trying to be safe in the ring. None of that. You was trying to
he
really
bit off a
hurt
little
this
bit
boy.
more than what he could chew,
If
unfortunately.
he look, I'm trying to tell you, if it was me and I power bombed him like that, I'd have just stood over him, and let the camera get pictures for real. It would have been just that. A power slam.
Yeah, well,
Stop playing with me,
I
boy.
tell you what. I tell you what. He power slam his last person. Amen. He didn't power slam
No,
Like
his
he's
last.
still
I
going.
was,
He's
I was
still going. Like
irritated.
I said, it's a couple of promotions that's cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's a couple of them promotions that they get down like that. So he's still
I was
going.
saying that I was irritated with the comments, and people was like, "Well, Rampage needs to take care of this man's medical bills," and I'm like, "Why? Because his grown man son jumped on somebody? I wish I would."
Roger need to take care of. He need to take care of the medical bills. That's what he
Yes,
need to
he
do.
need to take care. I wish like he in all the comments that I was seeing, it was like
I'd have pulled up to
I'm
his
pretty
house.
sure he could use his allowance to help take care of the medical bills. I
what
mean, like,
allowance? Do he even got money like that? Like
I
I'd have
don't
y'all,
pulled
like
up.
think
I'd have
Roger
pulled up to
got a
his house.
job.
I'd have pulled up to
yeah,
his house.
like
Pulled up
please.
You'd have
in
pulled
my
up
to his house in my wheelchair
to
on
who?
crutches. Got to
To
see him.
who house?
Roger's house. I had to see. I got to see him.
Yeah, you can go ahead. I'll call the police ahead for you to make sure you got backup when you
That's
get there.
fine.
You pulling
I'm
up
doing.
to Rampage Jackson house.
I
I'm
mean,
You
well.
ain't pulling up to a normal person house. You pulling up to
I'm doing. I'm
Rampage's
doing.
house.
I'm doing a Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm pulling up. I'm doing something.
He's got a gun.
I
my boy
He's
wouldn't
got
even
a
about to
gun.
I
do a
wouldn't even
Flair
pull a Triple
on
H,
the
my
neck.
boy. I'm not pulling up to no Rampage Jackson house, man. I'm good.
Somebody had to get it. Somebody will have to get it. But yeah, but I mean, there it is. That's y'all. That's the rundown. That's some of the some of the news that's happening right now. And then also too, and I'm gonna close it out here. Next month they're having WrestlePalooza is real. WrestlePalooza is real, and so we excited about next PLE
Giving it name.
Okay, so
WrestlePalooza.
for clarification, is that going to be on Peacock or ESPN? Which one is it?
That's gonna be on
ESPN.
ESPN apparently.
Okay, all
ESPN.
right. So that's how we kicking off
So
ESPN. All right.
That's how we're
yeah.
kicking off. So
So
Clash in Paris is the last PLE on Peacock,
yeah.
apparently.
So apparently, with
So
these two night PLEs like WrestleMania and SummerSlam, they've satisfied their contract with Peacock. So now,
okay.
and now it's just like, okay, these cable providers need to get on board and get a deal done with these folks. So there's gonna be a lot of people shut out. Me being one. I can't do the I can't do the 30 a month. Hell, cable almost a car note anyway, bro.
Sheesh.
We done already stated we Gucci. We gonna
Yeah,
handle it.
I
We'll
understand, but
figure it out.
We
we're
gonna
gonna
handle
have
it.
to.
We
Okay,
gonna do what we
We
always do. We gonna
I say
handle
because
match.
we got a show. We can't miss it. We got a show.
Yeah,
We
I
can't
say
miss it.
we got a
We can't
platform
miss
to
it.
record.
it.
We got the show. We
Man,
can't miss
yeah,
it now.
boy.
We got some stuff to do.
Work
Speaking
it
of the
We
out.
got
show,
things to do.
listen,
On that,
uh,
collect them cans.
Storm. I'm gonna go here today. I'm gonna go here. Let's start with NXT. NXT. Let's go. I want to start with NXT. Come on, break it down. I've seen some stuff. NXT is starting to heat up a little bit, man. Come on,
It
talk to us.
is. It is. Heat Wave was off the chain. I'm not even gonna lie. I expected Heat
Come on.
Wave to be uh have a lot of setbacks, but that Heat Wave actually was exciting from beginning to end. Chelsea Green and Ethan Page won for Team Canada against Team America. So
Hey,
that
did you see they were in America and the folks was rooting for the team Canada?
you know what I think it is. I think no matter what Chelsea Green does, they just love that girl.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Ethan Page is known for getting booed, but I think with Chelsea Green, like no matter what she does, they gonna love her because I've seen Chelsea do some stuff that's just real heel like, and they still cheer her. It don't make no sense. Over Femi, Javon Evans, I really think Javon was still suffering from that flight he took that Trick sent him on because
Oh,
but he
no.
almost won, but Over's foot was up under the rope, so had to pull it,
Wait,
had to
hold
run it
on.
back.
You talking about the one Trick sent them on? You ain't talking about the one Oba did? Good
Oh
grief!
no no no! I ain't disrespecting what Over did to him. Over put him through the work, but the boy was
He
still.
threw that boy from the ring. He tossed him on the top.
But if you saw
I mean,
Javon during the pre-show, my man was still holding his ribs. So all he did was give Over a target. He was
yeah,
holding
well,
his ribs and he was sitting up there talking about he was still sore because Ricky Saints walked up to him before the match, and Ricky Saints said, "Whoever pulls out of this match, gonna see me."
Mm.
Pretty much. And he meant that because after Over won the match, Ricky came right out and told him he's next.
if I tell you what,
Which,
Javon Evans can fly for
oh, for
sure.
sure. For
He's
sure.
a flyer, and we
You are,
seen it. We seen it.
I
He'll
told you
fly
from the jump.
on his own, or then
I,
he'll get flown by somebody else. Good grief
I
today.
told you
Ooh,
from
he was
that
all
jump
over
that
that
boy
rope.
was serious about it.
That man chucked him over that rope. I said, oh,
Listen,
The thing that this Tuesday that I was not impressed by was they tried to pull that old Jake the Snake match, the blindfold match.
oh, that
They
was
was
terrible.
creative with it.
That was
Lexus
terrible.
King Lexus King was creative with it, but still it didn't do nothing for me then. It's not doing nothing for me now.
we talked about how stupid that is.
Blake Monroe though,
Yeah,
she is real
yeah,
cerebral. Do you understand me?
yeah.
To
Mm.
look how she looked, you can't judge a book by its cover at all because she is cerebral. She is like a female Triple H. She's picking a body part and then attacking the mess out of it, and she got a whole arsenal for that body part. You understand me? Because the match between her and Jordan Grace, boy, I felt bad for Jordan Grace. How do you feel bad for the Juggernaut?
I told y'all. I told you she having a hard. I told y'all she having a hard time. I told you she having a hard time.
No,
She
to
having
her
a hard time
credit,
adjusting.
to her credit, she played ball like a mug, boy. I think what they're doing with Jordan is they're making her fight her way up, so it doesn't seem like it was given to her.
You think?
Even though she did what she
Probably.
did in TNA, like she was the face of the knockout division, I think they're making her fight her way up, so there's no backlash, no controversy. You can't say nothing
Not the
about.
chosen one
Yeah, you know what I'm
situation.
saying. We're not playing favoritism. Like this is what it is. But she did come out and cause Blake Monroe the match against Kalani Jordan this week. So she did seem a little bitter. She ain't attack her. She just distracted her for the most part. And then you had the face off between Josh Briggs and Ricky Saints. Ricky put him, you know what I'm saying, straight disrespecting him. Then they had Ricky ran the number one contender match back and beat Josh Briggs for it. But here's my thing. Ricky Saints' move, Rochambeau, is good, but you can't put that on everybody. You
Now, what is
can't.
that move?
So what he does is he picks you up like he's about to. Yeah, I don't want to say torture rack, but he picks you up and then he swings you forward by your neck onto your chest. You know what I'm saying? That's called the Rochambeau. He can't put it on everybody because with Josh Briggs and who's old buddy with the chain around his neck from LFG, Dwayne. Can't remember
Jasper
his name
Troy.
right
Dwayne.
now. Thank you.
Jasper Troy.
With them two, he's doing I guess you could say Trish Stratusfaction where she hits the top rope and hits you with the DDT from the top rope. He's climbing the top rope and spinning around and hitting you with the DDT. That's what he's doing to the big guys. You got to get a finishing move that's going to be believable on all us. Because when you pin Josh Briggs with that DDT, it looked impossible to me. That's like at that point when we were sitting up there talking about how Jade Cargill got beat with the moonsault. It doesn't seem possible with a person that who you're wrestling. So Ricky Saints is the number one contender. Obafemi came out. They were in the ring talking Dark State Rushes. They are the new NXT Tag Team Champions on Dark State. And I guess they're going by the Freebird rule because one of the guys that won the match wasn't wearing the belt. The other one was. So anybody could jump in the match for that. But now they're going after Oba now. And I'm pretty sure they're going for the North American title after that with Ethan Page once he finished this whole Team Canada versus Team USA thing. But to answer y'all question from last week, I don't think Oba's going up right now to the main roster.
I don't know. We'll see. I agree, but then I'm like, I don't know. That's how they did Steph. So cool. And he didn't think she was coming, then she left.
Yeah, but why not let
So
Javon Evans take the belt? Why not let Javon Evans take the belt? But see, here's the thing. Steph came up on the Royal Rumble and Evolution.
Steph
Where are we
will
putting
be.
Oba at?
WrestlePalooza.
Stop playing.
No,
Stop playing.
I'm
Stop
done.
playing. Stop
Not
Sorry.
this
playing.
So
I
But
think
one
I
more
would.
thing,
I think I
they
would have put.
have now took the speed titles from the internet show and now brung them to NXT. So now there's a men and women speed titles. So I guess they're trying to keep the cruiserweight
Why not just put it
alive.
on?
I'm passing.
You passing on the cruiserweights player.
I'm passing. Man. Good grief. Just let them. Just let them wrestle. Bro. Good lord.
We need
A
to
lot
get
of
to that part.
historicals.
Okay, well, that's NXT. So real quick, just NXT. So we're getting ready to go to our four horsemen. Y'all ready? It's four horsemen time. Let's
Mm-hmm.
do it. Y'all know what four horsemen is. Four horsemen is simply we got our best throughout the week. All of us got one, and then we compare this person to one of the members of the greatest faction of all time. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's get two claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo!
Let's do it. Let's start with you, Great Bearded One. Who you going with today?
So, a couple weeks ago on another segment, I called for this gentleman's passing, but now
You did.
I'm back on board because now he's being what I'm expecting him to be. My four horsemen this week is gonna be Randy Orton because 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, he RKO'd old McIntyre for out he out there running his mouth. Fix your face, boy. Fix your face. Fix your face. Fix your face. So he gave him the RKO. And then last night, McIntyre calls him out and he comes down. And, McIntyre tried to give him that little Glasgow kiss and give him what's that old silly movie with the Claymore. But Randy dipped that, got him with the hanging DDT. Then he proceeded to RKO all of the security except for one. Did y'all see that one guy roll up out the ring? He was like, "Nah, I'm good." But he was
He ain't
about to
want he ain't
punt.
want no piece of it.
No, even Hurricane got one. I was like, yeah, what the Hurricane do one? What the Hurricane do to get one? But he was there in the front. So then he was about to punt old boy and he rolled out the ring. So he going through it again. And if he gives me that, I'm here for him. And this Joker crazy, so he gonna go psycho shit. So Randy Orton, my horseman this week. I'm sorry I tried to get rid of him 2 weeks ago, but hey, listen, I wouldn't. I'm not for that. I'm not for that face Randy Orton. He was still partly face. The crowd sang his song and whatnot, gave him his adulation, but at the same time, he still came out at a drop of a dime. He giving folks the business, and that's what I need from it.
I will say these overseas crowds be lit though. The overseas crowds be lit. Listen, they be lit. Storm, who you got? Four horsemen this week.
This week I'm going with Blake Monroe, player. Like I said,
Lake Monroe.
her performance on Sunday was flawless. Like she didn't even. It's one of them things where you went into the match giving Jordan Grace the odds-on favorite. Like she getting ready to smash this girl, and Blake went in there and changed everybody's mind real quick. She didn't like. She literally needs to be on the main roster. I normally don't say that about everybody to go to NXT because I feel like there's a reason they're in NXT. But Blake really need to be on the main roster. She really can run with them girls up there on Raw and SmackDown. Her skills in the ring, they were technical. I got to give it to Dean Malenko from the Four Horsemen.
Mm,
She seemed like she got 1,000 moves, my boy. Like for real.
not Dean.
We gotta call Chris Jericho about that
Yeah, no,
He-
I can't, cause
Speaking of
a
Chris
few of
Jericho,
those moves Chris made up on the fly. Like
one.
you just wanted to get 1,001 over him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for real, Blake Monroe is somebody to really look out for.
okay, all right, with the Dean Malenko, I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go this week. I'm going with 4 letters, one word.
Yeah,
We'll do the roll call.
I'm going with Jay. I'm going with Jay, and I'm going with Jay simply because he super kicked the heck out of CM Punk. My gracious.
pulled that
He
Sami
just
Zayn on him
Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? And then he stood tall over the rest. Because again, we're gonna talk about it when we talk about Raw, but he had a segment with his cousin. His cousin was telling him, look, I stopped worrying about all these people. You know what time it is? Look, this ain't about them and it's about you. Go do what you need to do. And so we all just thought because he came out and was about to rescue, you know what I mean? He came out serious and we figured out he won't mind his business, but then we realized
He
a
was
little
back
something
in
different.
business.
CM Punk thought he had a friend, and then he hit him in the face with
thought he
psych.
had a plan.
thought he had a friend, and CM Punk hit him in the CM Punk got hit in the face with that daggone Air Force One, and he went to sleep. And then we had Jay standing
Every
tall. So that's my force, man.
super
I'm going with
I
anybody
want
can
her.
put a anybody can do a move that quick. I'm going with that's somebody that's like an Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson used to do people like that. He used to just hit people out of nowhere. So
With that
I'm going with
spine
Arn.
buster.
Yes, sir. I'm going with Arn Anderson.
Buster.
Yes, indeed. Well, last but definitely not least, Kerry, who you got?
Dun, dun, dun.
The aura is real.
Hey,
Look,
stop
the show just shifted. Do you just feel it like the show just shifted itself? The energy is right here. There it
I'm
is. There it
saying
is.
about
There
If
it
you
time,
is.
love Roman,
but
stand up. If you love Roman, stand up.
I'm gonna say
Hallelujah.
about time because
the
that was
man.
crazy.
The man comes down. The whole crowd is just serenading him. He's like, they love me. I mean, God. I
It
mean,
means what you live for.
Birmingham.
Come on.
Acknowledge me. I mean,
Come on.
on. Then
Yes, indeed.
he gives Bronny the breaker. He gives Bronny the breaker. Bronson Reed the business. You Samoan? Okay, whatever. That's that. But my thing is the backstage segment with Jay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm telling you to shoot do your thing, but it was also real old Romanish. Well, you can't trust CM Punk, so do what you got to do with that. That was kind of low key, old Roman, low key manipulative, and I love it. And I'm praying we get back to that. It seems like my Roman is on this little like hanging out to dry. He not a face, he not a heel. He's the in betweener, and it's real weird. I want one heel Roman. Let's go. When he's telling people his arms are extra big. I need that vibe right there. And that ain't I ain't passing him.
He gave you that
I'm going
vibe before Braun Breaker went out to that match, buddy.
I'm
yeah.
going to apologize. I'm about to apologize
Yeah,
because I'm getting ready. I love it.
shut your mouths, Brooklyn. I need that vibe. But anyway, but yes, that is my four horsemen for the week. DOTC, our tribal chief. Stop playing. Storm's tribal chief also. He was trying to fight, but that is his tribal chief as well.
It's back
And
there.
I don't know. And so
Yeah.
so I don't know. So what is your mic check today? I just want before I who you got, Dwayne?
I'm going.
We ain't trying to step. We ain't trying to step on no toes.
I'm going
Is it the
OTC.
tribal chief? Is all I'm asking.
Absolutely, it is.
Oh,
Well, listen, let's go straight to
Well,
it since we're talking about it. We're going straight to it. We're going. My mic sounds nice. Check.
one,
one,
My mic sounds nice. Check.
two,
two.
My mic sounds nice. Check. Three. Let's
three.
go. Let's go, Dwayne. Bring him in. Bring in the OTC.
So we already know what it is. You know, my boy opens up the show, and that music hits, and the crowd goes nuts. You know, he walks down, and I wish I had a picture to show it, but they had a picture of him where it's in the dark, where it's kind of dark, and it's got a little light on his face, and he's got this smirk on his face, like he's about to get in there and just handle the business. He goes through this, he gets in the ring, and they serenade this man for about 2, 3, 4 minutes. They the Roman Reigns, and then they got a new one. If you love Roman, stand up. I'm like, wow. I mean, even though he ain't won a match himself this year, he's still revered. He's still that needle mover. Every time he show up, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that entertainment value that we're looking for. So he gets in the ring and he starts talking about, how Cody was right. He was gonna lose his title. He was gonna lose his family. And he was like, he's not the same guy. And the crowd was like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. And then then he goes, hey, yeah, maybe I am. And then they started chanting something about Seth. Seth, and he's like, yeah, I felt that way for a long time. But fast forward, he gets into
You know they was chanting. You know they was chanting about Seth. You know what they was chanting.
hey, listen, I promised the missus I wouldn't
Hey.
curse as much, so I'm gonna go on and pass by. So
Good.
now, because one's coming
Gotcha.
up. So now they come out with Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman, and he up there talking that mess, and he trying to get the crowd to chant Bronson Reed, and we weren't feeling that. So they get to the point where Bronson says that he's the Samoan that his father, his father and uncles told him about,
Favorite. This was my favorite
and he
part.
was like, "Wait."
Oh, this is my favorite part.
He goes, "Wait. So you Samoan? Samoan? That means your ass belong to me." He said, "You know what? How about you bring your big old ass
Yeah.
down to the ring? Give me back my shoes. Apologize
Yes.
to these people for wasting their time." And the dude said, so Bronson replies, "Oh, if you don't want me to come up there because I'm gonna do this." And he says, "Well, you're right on one thing. You ain't gonna have to come out there because I'm coming down there." Tosses the mic, and now it's on. Roman, he hops out the ring, and they fought, and they went at it. They broke him up and whatnot, but still, that moment, he said, "Wait, you Samoan? So that means your ass belonged to me anyway." He said, "Bring your big old ass down to the ring." I said,
Come
"Lord
down here and
Jesus.
acknowledge me too. Come
Come
down
down
here
here
and
and
acknowledge
acknowledge
me.
me, apologize return my shoes, and
Yeah.
apologize to these people for wasting their time." Mike check this week has got to go to the tribal chief. Got to go to the
Yes.
tribal chief.
Yes,
Although,
indeed. Hey, but you know what's crazy?
although,
But you know what's
although,
crazy? What about a
although,
close one was John Cena?
I was about to. Although that tongue lashing that John gave Logan Paul last night and the week before.
Good
Oh
gosh
God,
almighty.
yeah. Why they
Boy.
putting that man in that spot, man? He can't handle going, word for word with the
I
guy.
will. I will say that Bronson said something that had me really worried though.
Yeah.
Must said you just went and got those tattoos. I
He
earned
said
mine.
my tattoos are earned, yours are bought. I
Yeah,
did hear that, and I was like,
that was
okay,
yeah. Because
okay.
the next question I want to know is how you earn them, my boy. How you
What you
earn them?
do? But listen, Tribal Chief was like, he didn't care how he earned them.
What was the requirement list?
Yeah. What
Yeah,
were
I
the
don't know what you
prerequisites?
doing to earn tattoos.
Well, I mean, it's in the Samoan culture. Once you reach a certain status, they give you the tattoos. But their way of doing it versus the way of going to the tattoo shop that Roman and Jay and all them go to. Rock had to do it. He had to go with the pen and the needle and the hammer version to get his.
But I
Yeah,
tell you,
they
Bronson
said,
Reed's tattoos look homemade too. So
yeah.
listen, but
He said he
uh,
looked jailhouse tattoo.
Wait, are you
Yeah, look,
clowning
you
High
won't.
Chief Saho Louis? His name High Chief what? With the Rocket? Rock is he said he's High Chief who?
Who's high cheat?
Rock said
No, I was
Rock
talking
said
about,
High Chief something.
Bronson Reed's look.
But
No,
meanwhile,
we're talking about Bronson. We're talking about
Rock had to go through the same process.
my thing is this:
Rock went through the same process.
why are they letting this dude
no
rip off?
Bronson Reed went to the
Uh,
shop too.
hey,
That was a good
wait,
line though. He went to the shop.
Then he told old boy, he said, you know what? You're gonna kiss my ass because I'm gonna kick his ass. When he was talking about, he was talking to Roman Reigns. I mean, he was talking to Paul Heyman. Them two together, whether they're together
And
or adversaries, it's just gold, man. They are funny, but how they just let this Bronson Reed dude just jack
Sooner or later,
every
though, they
single.
gonna get tired of Paul Heyman kissing Roman Reigns behind for real. Like
all
And
I'm
I
telling
think
y'all,
at
since
all
some
we
point,
here, it's
Seth got to go. Are
since
you with him or you with me? Who you with?
it's Monday
it's
night.
a
It's
work.
Monday Night Raw. We here now. We talk about it. So Roman Reigns opens the show, gets interrupted by Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed. This is how the show opens up, ladies and gentlemen. And again, to my knowledge and to my what I said not too long ago, strategy. There is a strategy happening. I don't know if y'all peeping it right now. There is a strategy taking place. I'm seeing it unfold in front of me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see it now. There is a
I,
strategy.
I mean, we seen them pull it
I knew
before
it.
with Brock Lesnar, but
I
if
was
they
about to
pull
say,
this, if they pull this off, now see Brock Lesnar, that won't nothing but no more than 60 days. Paul Heyman took a Superman punch, and the whole nine got kicked out the bloodline, and the whole nine and ended up with Brock Lesnar. But that was only for like 60 days, like maybe less.
Notice he hasn't touched Paul Heyman not once
This
yet.
has been a year and some change, and the worst you've done is call him a dumbass.
That's it.
That
I've been
man
good.
literally went under there and shook that junk on you, player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way in the world. But I tell you this, if you pull it
All
off,
I'm saying.
if if it goes down like that, I might have to put Triple H at second. I might. You understand me? If it goes down like that, because that would be a serious long con. That would be a long con. Like that's somebody that's staying in a situation for years just to get a payoff. You understand what I'm saying? Like you done had that man steal that man's shoes. You done you done
And
gave him a T-shirt design like Roman Reigns. Like
you done jacked everything about him. The
you have
titles
literally
too.
went above and beyond. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, I go back to the press conference where they said they was sat down at the press conference and they said this was after they beat Cody the first time.
Roman
And the
deserves an
comment was
Emmy.
he deserves an Emmy, but the comment was
started.
we are
We
just
have
getting
just
started.
and you know
The
what?
pages.
Was that when he was that the interview
All
he
I'm
did with
all
Bully Ray? That's the
No,
no.
that was the press
This after he
conference
beat
after Roman and Cody
he beat
won.
okay.
yeah, when Roman
He
beat
did
Cody.
also
And everybody thought Cody was
say
gonna
that
win.
he did also say that on Bully Ray's podcast. He did say it then because I vaguely remember that he was like, "We're just getting started. There's a lot of
But
meat
at
on this
this
bone."
point, if it go down like that, Roman don't deserve the Emmy. Paul do.
Paul does. He can bring all his pixie
What?
dust.
Scratch no. Scratch the pixie dust in the whole nine. If Paul Heyman is literally selling this and still on Roman's side, he's doing all of this.
Hey, listen.
He's got you
As
believing
far
that he's with the Vision. He's got you
I'm gonna tell
believing
you
in
this.
Bronson Reed. He got you
Both
believing
of
in
them,
Braun Breaker. And the
you can't
whole
take the
time
Emmy.
he
You can't take the Emmy from Roman. I'm talking about both of them deserve the Emmy at this point. You can't take the Emmy from. I'm saying both of them. You just can't say no. Roman don't deserve no Emmy. No,
who's the main
he
actor on this
deserves it.
situation if it's a con? Who's the main player?
What you mean?
I
Who
know
bringing in who
Paul.
money?
Paul really
We're
selling it.
not talking about money. You know Paul's selling it if it's a con.
Paul's
You
selling it.
know Paul's
Listen,
selling it.
But
listen. I'm
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying
this.
to you is from if Paul says it, if Paul says he deserves an Emmy, you got to go with the one, the goat, the one with the pixie dust, the sprinkle mess that he do. You got to go with it. All I'm saying, you can't take it from him.
I'm not taking it from Roman. But if this whole thing is a con, the person we see every week, the person is constantly talking about Roman Reigns and constantly building up these other players. The person that is in the
No, I agree.
storyline every week is Paul. So if they're going to hand out an Emmy, Paul would be the first one. Roman would be a distant second. But if this whole thing
Oh,
is a con, Paul has played this thing to perfection. You understand
But
what I'm saying?
he
Just like
has been
he
dropping
played
these
the
hints.
mess out of us with the Seth Rollins. He played the mess out of us with the Brock Lesnar thing. He played the mess out of us twice already.
no, and I agree. I agree. He deserves. My whole thing is I'm not discrediting that. I mean, now, yes, if it's a new year, 2025 Emmy, we'll go to Paul. But I'm saying 2020. I'm talking about 2021 to
Own up, yeah,
24.
give it to Roman.
Yeah, that's right now though. Yeah, and I get and that's what needed. Like Paul is that centerpiece. It's around him, but it's just crazy because again, Roman hasn't addressed him. All he kept saying he's a dummy. That's it, and he's focusing on. And I've read reports somewhere where he will be at some point. I know I said this before. He's gonna have all the power at some point, and I don't know if they talking about all they talking about several belts. I don't know, but they setting it up for him because Roman even said it in the interview with Stephanie. He says I ain't going nowhere right now. He says I want to do movies and I want to do WWE. He
I
said because
did see that clip.
John Cena gave us a template. He says, but I ain't going nowhere right now. He says I'm going to do both. And I said, well, there it is.
But the
There it
funny
is.
thing about it is this here. I think Paul is giving us Easter eggs, as our moderator says, because every time he touches the mic, he's like, oh, this is the one he cost me to lose my tribal chief. I mean, everything he says is about Roman Reigns. Everything. It's like, dude, is this your enemy or
Oh,
is
he
this your
cooking. Let him go.
boyfriend? What we got going here? So those are those Easter
Yes, sir.
eggs.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
pay attention.
Hmm.
So that's what we could be headed. He caused me to lose my tribal chief. You know, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This
Come
guy
on,
here with the beard
Roman,
talking smack.
Roman Reigns, Roman.
Come on.
It's just so
So
ghetto.
that's what I'm gonna go.
I wonder, yo,
That's it.
for real, I wonder what the crowd be thinking when we.
Yeah. But now we got Penta. Penta is back. He came back. This is somebody that the old Great Bitter one was pushing last week. He loses to Kofi Kingston. The question now becomes what's
What we
going
doing?
on. Matter of fact, what's going on with Penta? But here's the crazy part: I haven't seen Ray Phoenix either.
No,
He
that's
So
because I
what's
think
happening
I think Ray is over in AAA handling bookings over there. You know, everybody bouncing back and forth.
over there?
because
Over there with Otis.
at one time
I
he
don't
had him
even
with
know if
Andrade,
Otis is
right?
really over there. I think they just use Otis as the way to do the Rumble.
Shoes, please.
You got something to do? No.
He
Go
keeping
down there to
Chad
Triple
Gable name breathing, bro. He keeping Chad Gable in the light with it.
You got something to do, Otis? No. Go down there to Triple A. I don't got
I
nothing to do.
seen
We
they're
got you.
doing, WWE's still doing house shows, so they're doing the shows, live shows in cities, and so I sent a clip to you guys with Penta, CM Punk, and I think Sami Zayn doing Penta's little
Hmm.
walk. I don't know if y'all saw that. So he's getting some house calls. Becky Lynch promo. We talked about it a little bit. We talked
Uh-oh.
about how she went out there and
I'm reconnected. I'm
disrespected.
out.
Okay, disrespected the England community, and
The community.
said some crazy things when it came to Ozzy Osbourne. So, and then we already talked about that. But then in in this in this promo with Becky and Nikki Bella comes out, y'all favorite legend. She comes out, and apparently
She a
Nikki
diva,
Bella
man.
he meant that too. So Nikki Nick look. Look, Nikki Bella comes out, and so apparently they get ready to have a match.
I love me some Becky Lynch. I love her. I love her because you ain't gonna tell me that this girl about to win at Clash of Paris. You better not.
It's
You better.
almost
She
it's
better.
almost that it's almost Goldberg and Gunther. Look,
For her,
if
right.
Becky Becky
For her
lose,
to act like she might be concerned about facing toe up neck Nikki Bella. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you really, girl,
Cold
bye.
blooded. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not nice. But I'm just saying,
so
like, whatever, girl. You ain't.
so we're gonna see what happens, and so I guess Clash in Paris is heating up right now to be a good PLE. So we'll see what Nikki Bella does against Becky Lynch at this point. So we are excited.
Any
Or
word about since we
we're not
are on
excited about
Raw? No, we're not excited. No, we're
it.
not
Okay, good.
excited about Becky Lynch
Okay,
and
I
Nikki
didn't think we
Bella.
were.
We're
Okay.
about as excited about that match as we was about Tiffany and Trish Stratus. Let me quick
Oh,
question.
God.
Quick question. Since we are still on Raw, have they made a decision about the women's world title?
No.
No, they
Nick,
have not.
was it Nick? Or what's the other dude name?
Adam
He said,
Pierce, he
Adam
told
Pierce.
Steph give him till next week, right?
week.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
Monday.
Apparently, but she's going. So
Hey,
Stephanie's going to be in it.
mine.
Oh,
Apparently,
I told
Stephanie's
you
because
what
they're
was
going to
gonna
find.
happen.
Yeah, they're
Rhea?
going to find her an opponent.
Rhea?
Told you what was gonna happen.
I don't
Nah,
know who else.
Rhea in the
Who else
middle
is
of
going
that
to be there?
whole no, because Rhea's in the middle of the whole thing with Io Sky and all of that. She's in that
But who?
storyline right
But who will it be though?
It better not be Bianca.
now. Nah, I doubt that too.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I would love it for her
I
to
mean,
come back and
for real, if you was gonna do a tournament in this way or a quick little mini tournament in this way, you got to give it to people that actually have not actually had a shot. So everybody is hopeful for anybody that wins in the situation. You all know Steph's gonna pull it out. But at the
well,
end
they
of the day, like put people in there that have not had a shot.
well
But
they
for
they
God's
had
sakes,
Was
don't put Natalia in
they had mentioned like a tournament. He said he had someone in mind.
Yeah, he said he already has somebody in mind. He said just give him a week, and so hopefully Monday he'll tell us who this person is. But again, speaking of Rhea Ripley, she had a match against Roxanne Perez, who I am liking for sure. Roxanne, but then she gets attacked by Raquel. She jumps in, and then here come EO making the save. Rhea and EO, the next tag team champions, and for the women
there. At
coming up.
that point,
That's
I'd have walked up on
that's my
Oscar
prediction.
like I'd have walked up on Oscar like you don't watch the show. You just I'd have hit her with the Carlito. You don't watch the show, dude.
No,
Because
you don't.
EO just told her that she can't be cool with her, and then she just came and repaid her for last week. And you all in EO face. First of all, you ain't my mama. You ain't gonna be coming senior.
First off, because you ain't going
Senior aside, you're not gonna be disrespecting me like this, player. I'm trying
Hey,
to tell you, if I was EO, I'd have stole off on Oscar. We just gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
spit in my face, spitting on me and everything. You better chill.
you
Rhea,
you gonna
Rhea.
respect me or respect me from the ground looking up at me. That's your two choices, man.
I'm sorry, but this Rhea EO thing is real weird to me because
It
it seems
is.
I don't know. It seemed like it's more than just we friendly competitors. It's like, what are y'all doing? What is this? What is?
I love
I
you,
told you what
girl.
they doing.
I
I
love you,
told you what they
girl.
doing. Y'all know where it's headed.
Tag team.
Wrestle, WrestleMania?
And their
The
first
next tag
opponent's
team
gonna be the
Oh, wait,
champion.
well,
Kabuki Warriors.
actually, it's either headed there or it's headed to a heel turn for one
I'm
of
gonna tell
those
you
two.
what though. Somebody at the bar last night had me crying, and they must have said, "I'm sorry, but Kyrie Sane looked like her dog died every time Oscar yelled. She looked so hurt, like she
Yeah,
she literally looking like her family just broke up. Like her parents just said that they were getting a divorce in her face every time.
what is?
And then all she can say is I'm sorry, and then walks away.
I just was
It
watching it.
can't, man.
What are y'all doing? What is this? Like, it's very bizarre. And I know that's not where they're trying to go, where it's like, because, like hugging and what y'all doing? What is
Now I
this?
see why
I don't
Vince
know
never let them cut
for real.
promos. Now all of a sudden I'm understanding, but they got to get used to it.
We just
They
we
got to
just need
keep
closed
rolling.
Let me
captions.
see what it was.
I just need closed
No, that's
captions.
no, that's not
Yes,
nice.
we do.
Ah,
Because I want to. Because I be wanting to understand. I be trying to figure out what they talking about.
what is that?
Especially when Oscar be yelling and
Because
EO. When EO storm off,
Oscar be going off.
when EO
Oh,
storm off, I know it's some cuss words in there. I know it is.
Back to back to come on
information.
the bloodline. The bloodline story is still alive. And Solo said it too on the interview. Solo said it too on the interview. He said we're not done. If you think it's the bloodline story is dead, y'all are not paying attention. So I was like,
Man,
man, I cannot wait. So
He
listen,
don't mean figuratively. He mean for real.
yes, and no, he meant for real. And so Jay Uso and Roman Reigns they have a moment backstage, and listen, are the seeds being planted, y'all? Are we getting main event Jay Uso? Is what we've been waiting for?
Oh,
Will
you
he
mean
show
right
up?
hand man?
Right hand man. I'm talking about right hand man, Jay Uso, right hand man, and in that main event too a little bit because that was that moniker that Roman gave him too. So are we getting this version of Jay Uso? Is this happening?
I should
Everybody
hope
hoping
so.
so. But it was something that Roman said in the thing. He was like, "You, this is about representation." I've
Hmm.
said it before. This is about representation. You've helped enough people, including myself, and I'm the one that can say it the most out of everybody. It's time for you to go do you. You know what I'm
For you
saying?
and your
That
household.
if I heard that, that's my green light to just bust everybody head open. Like for real. Like
Right.
let's like come here, let me holler
From
at you, player.
tribal chief orders.
Remember that you said last week? Come here, player. Let me get with you. Yeet aside. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
And then while Roman out here giving advice, he's also giving out butt whoopings in the backstage too as well. And so
Child.
Braun Breaker is on his way. Braun Breaker is on his way in a match with LA Knight. Yeah, and all you see is Roman Reigns come out of nowhere and punch this boy in the face up against all those boxes that's always in the backstage for some pair.
The
All the
moving crates.
the sound boxes and stuff like that with all the engineer equipment, and then Bronson Reed try to come over there, and then he sits Bronson Reed down again. This is Roman doing what other people have done to him. So
And Paul
he
just stood there.
Paul ain't do nothing. Paul be running. He be moving sometime. He ain't gonna do nothing.
He ain't gonna do that.
So and then here comes security. Security be late, boy. Here comes security.
They never be on site.
They'll
Security,
never be on site.
security don't want no parts of it.
Hey, this
It go-
this is the smoothest part. My man Roman went and changed shirts and Superman
he sure
punched him.
did. He did.
He had on a new tribal chief shirt. Superman
Like
punched him.
Braun Breaker was just in the way. It was a drive by. He ain't even see it coming. Hit it. Boom.
I loved it.
that boy
Here come
Adam
LA.
that boy Adam Pierce came up said, "You got a match.
Here
Go."
come LA. Right? Well, let me get you. Let me walk you on down the aisle.
And then and as Braun trying to get himself together, here come LA Knight. Yeah. And hit him in the back. Hit him in the back of the head. And so
That
they
boy
fight.
can't win for losing, boy.
Okay, and then they fight their way all the way up to the top in the ring, and so LA Knight doing his thing for a little while, man. I guess the first 5-8 minutes of the match, he beating up on Braun, and then it shifted, and then Braun started beating up on him, and then at the end of it, that's when all the melee breaks out, and you know people running down to the ring, and Jay, you know, Seth and all them, everybody doing their thing, and. And Seth said it. He said, "Man, I'm going there." He said, "They doing it for us. They doing it for us." LA Knight and CM Punk get to shoving each other, and then CM Punk puts LA Knight out, and then
That go to sleep.
They put him in there, go to sleep, and then CM Punk looking at Jay. Jay look at CM Punk, and Jay look at him one more time, and yassa hit him right in the mouth with that
Yeah.
super kick, and he put him to sleep. He put him to sleep, and so
And Shaq
that's Monday
corny.
Night Raw.
Uh-huh.
Right, and to him they eating, and so. But anyway, we're trying to see. So we're getting ready to see what happens, y'all. We're getting ready to see what takes place, y'all. That moves us to SmackDown, SmackDown, SmackDown. John Cena. No, actually, they let Logan Paul open up the show. He pulls up in a car. He comes out to a bunch of booze into the ring. Um, and he's saying he's the reason why Netflix signed. He's the reason why ESPN. He's the reason why he says I'm wrestling. Yada yada yada. He going off. Look, the crowd is giving him HE double hockey sticks. I mean, he getting the Dom treatment. Like they Dominic Mysterio on him right now, and it is it is crazy. He can't get a word in, but he trying. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I love the fact that he can wrestle, but something's still not clicking for me. There's something. There's when he talking. It's. I
I
don't
get it.
know.
I like
I
it.
don't know. It's not. It's not. It's not. He's not there yet. I'm still trying to get it. And then the lights go off, and then the GOAT comes out himself. John Cena comes out, and where's Logan Paul out with the microphone? I
Lord.
mean, 2 weeks
Mhm.
in a row, John Cena
Lord.
is just giving him the business.
The
You know
BI.
what? And then this kind of makes sense in what we was talking about last week. Storm. Logan Paul might win this match.
Yeah, is pretty much undeniable at this point. Look, the reality of the situation is there's been a lot of people, surefire Hall of Famers, that have put Logan Paul over. What I think the promo with John Cena last night, I think what that was a way of making the crowd understand that Logan Paul is really trying to do it. And then they're sitting, he was speaking from the point of the WWE universe. That's how they feel. But even John Cena has said multiple times on interviews, like Logan Paul is literally the future. Like he's literally putting this business number one. So now he's hoping that since he berated Logan Paul, maybe the fans will get an understanding. So when he puts him over, like AJ Styles did at WrestleMania, The Miz did. I really don't want to count Jelly Roll as putting him over because Jelly.
You better
What?
not count.
Jelly Roll ain't no legend. He ain't no veteran. Don't look at
No,
me like
no.
that,
See,
Dwayne. I'm talking about
we
Dwayne
were
face.
laughing. We were laughing because we were saying, no, that's not
No,
relevant.
I,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
But there's
my
Kevin Owens that
my
put him
face.
over.
My face is because of what you even put Jelly Roll in the conversation with that.
Right.
That
I
ain't
Roman
mean,
Reigns even
listen.
put him.
he's
Roman
pinned
Reigns put
Jelly
him over.
Roll. It would have been better if he pinned Randy Orton, but he pinned Jelly Roll.
Shit, putting Jelly Roll.
Thought you was trying to work on your
Kidding
cousin,
me?
player.
He
And
might as
there
well
went.
pin Randy. He know he
He
could have won
tried.
already.
But again, the tribal chief put him over. Even though the tribal chief pinned him,
He put
he
him
had a
over.
great match.
Yeah, he put him
He had a
over.
great match against him. Yeah. So I
So
mean, I
I don't
watched.
think he
Like I said, we
wins,
all
but
agree.
he may have that type of match that he had with Roman, but you cannot have John Cena on his farewell tour lose to
Mhm.
Logan Paul. You
He
cannot
lost to
do that.
Cody Rhodes.
Right.
So you sitting up here telling me that John
That's
Cena
Cody
can't take no
Rhodes.
L? Do you really think he
We
gonna run over Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza, my boy?
Russell
no,
gonna lose.
I am talking about Logan Paul beating. Hey, listen, I am talking
Why
about.
is it that we
No,
always find a way to get WrestlePalooza mentioned?
tell me, I ain't talking about. I'm not talking about him losing, but he can't lose to Logan Paul on his. No, he can lose. Listen, he lost to Cody Rhodes. He's the United, the under.
Let's not let's not forget the fundamentals of the business, Dwayne. On your way out, you put the next person
They
up,
start losing.
up. You understand what I'm saying? On your way out, you
Bruh.
put the next people that's going to take over
You
after
gotta put your
you put
you
them
gotta put
up.
your feelings aside. You gotta put your feelings aside and look at business. But the one thing about Logan Paul, what I realize is too, in watching him, like he really takes care of people. I've
Oh yeah,
watched
he
him
does. He done saved a
wrestle
couple
people.
people.
So he knows the art. He knows, and I was like, man, okay, I like it. It's just the other part. It's just like he's one of the ones that make your skin itch. So I'm just trying to figure out what about him. It's just his mics because I think he's working on it, but it's maybe his delivery is something like once he gets that down packed, man. Because John Cena ate him up 2 weeks in a row, man. I mean, it was bad too. So it was, and there was nothing he could do about it. And so SmackDown, y'all, let's talk about Bo Dallas. So Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy, but now his other Bo Dallas himself, the original, has been walking around backstage and he's going and getting in people's business. And so, is he the next carrying cross? Did they move
No,
carrying out the way so Bo Dallas can do this?
Hey,
But Bo Dallas comes up. Wow, the Street Profits did win. They beat um, Miz him, and so they beat them.
Mellow news.
Miz him, Melodon Miz,
they
and
they
so
literally played on the previous storyline, and I don't think nobody noticed because when the Wyatt Six was on Raw, they kidnapped Miz. Storyline
Yeah,
wise, they
yeah,
kidnapped
I
Miz and
remember.
yeah.
held him
Yeah,
for a while. So when Bo Dallas walked up and had a conversation with Carmelo and the Miz, I think the Miz had flashbacks. And then when he showed up on the ring while they were wrestling, I think the Miz literally got shook and lost, you know what I'm saying, his focus. So I really think they're playing off of that. But to answer your question, no, I do not think Bo Dallas is doing the new carrying cross. I think Bo Dallas is doing his brother. And he's doing a good job of it because when I turned my head, I honestly thought
Not that he's
that he
not
was
doing.
back.
He's saying as far as the new carrying crosses going, like planting seeds in people's heads, and kind of turning them against whoever they dealing with. So he did it to two
Oh,
different.
you talking about when he had the conversation with the Street Profits?
yeah.
Yes, and then he had.
He ain't do nothing but say the whole thing that half of the WWE universe been saying since the beginning anyway. They waiting on Montez.
Time to let my boy off the leash. Time to let my boy off the leash. I'm telling you, gotta let him go,
I'm
man.
surprised that won't mic check the way because baby,
Hey, no,
Oh
no,
that
hey,
yeah,
hey, hey,
yeah.
hey, hey. It could have been, but you know what? Because he
You
was
talking
like,
about that? You talking about his vignette?
man,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see again. But remember, the Wyatts, they're in their own little storyline, so they're stalking people. And again, and I think this is how they should have came in the beginning. Like they threw them. I feel like they threw them into it because yes, the tag team division gets hot and they needed some extra players. But I think Wyatt should have. That's how they should have started when they came over. Like literally stalking people. That's how they should have came over. They just came and boom, here they are. Now they champions. So now you the champions, but y'all stalking people. So, but
Because there's other
you know how
championships to
WWE.
get, player.
Yeah. So then now WWE has got this going in the right direction. So we got Charlotte and Alexa, our women's tag team champions. They're having this. They're having this battle with her service, the secret her service with Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and
Alba
what's the lady?
Fire. Alba Fire.
And so they're going back and forth. They fighting each other on SmackDown one on one or even tag teams, and so apparently Piper Niven was removed from the Secret Service match, and so because then now Charlotte came down and they beat Charlotte up, and so they left it with just Alexa and Alexa. So when Alexa gets the W, rolls
Hit her
Chelsea
with
Green up,
the backwoods. Hit her with the
in
back.
the
hit her with the
backwoods.
backwood,
Hit her with the.
and
They got
roll
the
roll.
business after that.
Yep, and then Miss Bliss gets out the ring and Alba Fire connects with the sweet chin music, roll her back in, and then here come Hop Along. Hop Along comes down, Hop Along coming down the aisle. Not the, and it's crazy. She ain't limping on the one that's got the brace. It's the other leg now.
Not
So
hop along.
she come down and she helping out, and then all of a sudden they get the business, and Chelsea Alba Fire leave with on top. So we're getting ready to see. So I'm guessing that's the next matchup for the belts will be the Seeker Her Service versus the tag team champions. And Kerry, what are they going to get?
Uh,
A match. They're gonna get them a match. They're gonna get them a match. And so
mhm.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And literally, it should be, I guess, Alba Fire and Papa Niven, but they're gonna know they're gonna try to throw Chelsea Green in there somewhere. You know, she got to be in there. I mean, shout out to her for taking all the bumps she's been taking. And then we had Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre segment. We talked about it earlier. Drew came out doing the Drew thing, talking to the announcers again.
It was funny though. It was funny. My man went to the ring announcer. Is Randy Orton hiding back here anywhere? Did he get under the ring? And then he went over to
He did.
Cole. Cole, you're known for kissing Cody's arse. Has he heard anything about his recovery? No? Yeah, I thought so. It's okay.
And then Drew get in the ring talking junk, and then calls Randy Orton. Now Randy Orton said, "You want some?" He said, "You want some of this? I'm gonna pull up." You know, Mayhem. Comes out. They get to talking back and forth. Then Mayhem happens, and and then a couple people got a couple RKO's. Next was in the way, and one guy, hey, what? Hey, Hurricane did this. The Hurricane said,
He nowhere, my boy. And Randy just stood there.
Wait, that fourth guy was like, "Nah, I'm good." He got out the ring. He was like, "I ain't getting."
He ran up out of there.
Y'all can take these. Y'all
So I'm
y'all.
guessing.
I bet
So
you
I'm
they were in the
guessing
back,
now.
send him back to the performance center.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing now that Cody isn't coming back for a while until after it's going to be a Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre rivalry type deal one more time, and we'll see what happens with that. We also this ain't up here, but again we have Aleister Black and Damian Priest. They have their own rivalry going
I am
on.
waiting for that, boy. I am waiting for that.
Something they got their own rivalry happening, and then also too Randy Orton in the back, and the general manager he gave the general manager some fireball,
R-Truth.
and then R-Truth comes out. Hey,
You
Nick,
gonna drink that?
you gonna drink that?
Yeah.
So you got. He said, "You got."
What's wrong with him? You gonna drink that? He was like, after the day I had, yeah. He was like, you ain't got nothing else? Yo, R-Truth is hilarious. Yo,
So
you know what?
and then he leaves. My fault. My
He,
bad.
he don't need to wrestle. You know what? He don't even need to get in the ring. Let's give him some backstage stuff. I mean, oh my God. Oh, I didn't know there was like when he said, "Oh, I didn't know there was a Birmingham. I'm at the Birmingham, Alabama, or wherever, Birmingham, Georgia. I got on the wrong
Dublin,
plane.
Georgia.
Yeah, Dublin.
Yeah.
He went to
Yeah. That's just
My bad.
hilarious, bro.
My bad. That's my fault. My bad.
Yeah. But here, I
I'm
got a
telling
friend
you,
who's there.
He a timeless treasure. He a timeless treasure, man. And then at the end of the day, we have a new United States champion. Sami Zayn has come to SmackDown, and he defeated Solo Sikoa in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Now, I want to talk here real quick because a lot of Sammy's messaging has been, "I'm gonna be a world heavyweight champion." Now, not a United States champion, not an IC champion. He says, "I'm going to be a world champion." So we are here now that he's now the United States champion, and he got the crazy pop too. Got a crazy pop when he beat Solo 1, 2, 3. Shout out to Jacob and Jimmy for helping out because they got MFT up out of there, and so now he's a United States champion. We always say it's always the United States champion, I guess, moves up because of the mid card, then the champion. But we still have Jacob and Solo. These two have now been champions. So where do they go next? And then I guess Solo and Sammy run it back, but Sammy is now y'all the new United States champion. Is this leading him to becoming a world champion? Because remember, he said he gonna be one. Is he gonna do it?
He was always going to be destined to hold the title at least once. The problem, is just ridiculous. The whole thing is
It's just
ridiculous.
it's just too many players, man.
It may be. But I guess they're giving him the United States Championship as a way to, you know what I'm saying, keep him happy till they can open up that slot to give him a shot at the world title. Yet again, though, Jimmy has helped somebody else. Roman need to have that same conversation with Jimmy he had with Jay, because I'm sick of this. I'm tired of the foolishness.
We need
Oh
help.
man.
I'm helping all everybody.
So
I'm telling you, I can't wait for Jimmy's heel turn. It's gonna be real. It's
the
gonna be
whole
Real
real.
one.
time he
It's
the
Listen,
whole
gonna
I
be
time
can't
he
real.
wait. I can't wait for the whole
the whole
Samoan
time
heel turn.
he ain't gonna turn here the whole time.
He probably ain't, but I pray he do. I keep waiting for the moment. Kick it, kick, just
Whole time he
kick it,
ain't gonna do it.
kick it.
Whatever
Just
So
you do, can
get in the
just
business.
not fight each other no more because that was a bad scene for it. They said they're super kicking each other 50-11 daggone times. Saying how Jimmy was trying to act all mean and stuff like that towards his brother, looking at him all crazy and bug eyed. I
they
was like,
couldn't
"Is
they
Oh,
couldn't
that?"
you
even do
knew
it.
that. You knew that, Joe. Like that. That man sat up there and looked at his daughter and said, "Yo, stop looking at your phone. Pay attention to the match." But I think the reason why that match went out the way it did is because they had to cut time.
It was
So
horrible.
Jimmy and Jay's match got cut, so they had to condense a lot of the stuff that they were going to do. Because they were going to do a lot of storytelling. They was going to do a lot of storytelling in that match.
They went through a lot of super kicking.
So that y'all, that's NXT, that's the Raw, that's SmackDown. So great entertainment, great wrestling happening right now. That's a rundown. And now we getting ready to go to one of our favorites. This is one of our favorites. It's new. It's called Push or Pass. Push or Pass. I'm excited. Y'all ready for Push or Pass? So let's do it right now. I can't wait to hear what y'all got. So Push or Pass, ladies and gentlemen, simply who you pushing or who you passing. You only can choose one. You can only push. You can only pass. Now, if you push, you got to talk. You got to give us a scenario how you push it. And if you pass it, you got to tell us why you're passing. Say hello to somebody. Say goodbye. Listen, let's do it. Let's do it. Carrie, who you got? Come on, talk
You
to
start
us.
with me. So I've been thinking about this for a while now. And when I seen Nikki Bella the other day,
I was like,
this was confirmation. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on the WWE Hall of Fame because everybody
mm,
ain't Hall of Famers. Okay, so it looked like they started off on the good note. The first couple of years, they had the real true Hall of Famers. They had folks, of course, like the first entry was Andre the Giant. So totally understandable. People like Andre the Giant, Arnold Skolin, and Bobo Brazil, those type of legends. Then I don't know what year it was because we started getting to the foolishness. So this
Well,
is when you got people like, ooh,
Coco Beware.
Coco Beware.
maybe okay. So
Oh,
we'll,
Lord.
Coco Beware to the wrestling world, but we got people like Drew Carey, and shout out to what's his name, Snoop. But really, Snoop, you are a Hall of Famer. Who else is on here that probably shouldn't? Someone like a Mike Tyson. Do you really? It's like a mix of people that really, really should, and then just some fillers. Yeah, Michelle McCool is in the Hall of Fame. Who else?
Storm.
Michelle McCool deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, whatever.
She
Um,
does.
you got you got
Storm.
Are you
people like
serious? You really said that?
damn serious. You got people like Kid Rock in the Hall of Fame. Brutus Beefcake. Who
Okay,
else?
half of those are in the celebrity wing.
I don't give a dang what wing it is. They don't need to be up in it. How about that? Brie and Nikki Bella. Like, really? Y'all are the y'all are Hall of Famers. I mean, all right, I like Queen Charlotte.
Please.
I like Queen Charmel. And people like who else? You got and I like Muhammad Ali, but why his
No, no.
wife had why I'm not talking about Muhammad Ali himself. I'm talking about why his wife had to give the rock that daggone belt. So now he walking around with this belt real like every because he felt weird because he didn't have a belt and Roman had all the belt. He had his belt, so here come. Here come The Rock with his belt. And it
They
started with the WWE Hall of Fame. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm pass on the WWE Hall of Fame. Y'all need to figure out how to get y'all, what's the criteria? What's the criteria to be in the Hall of Fame? And that's my pass. I'm sick of it.
I didn't have, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't have my popcorn, but I had to do something else. That was interesting. There was a couple people. You said Brutus and Barber Beefcake do not deserve to be in there.
brother Bruna,
No, he does not.
brother Bruna.
He
I
don't
love
need to
it.
be in it.
Hey, where did Shawn Michaels kick Marty Jannetty at?
The barbershop.
Okay, that's all you got. That's all you
Mm.
got.
When Hulk Hogan came back, who was his tag team partner?
Man, whatever. Who cares? Who cares?
Who did
Hey,
Greg Valentine win the tag team championships with?
I don't give a damn. I don't
well,
care.
that's her pass, ladies and gentlemen. That's her
That's my
pass.
pass.
So Storm, I'm coming to you because you already pushed the Hall of Fame. Come on, coming to you. What you got, Storm?
I ain't pushing the Hall of Fame, but look, we not even going to state the Hall of Fame, but I am going to give a push to the WWE Network. I'm tired of bouncing around to all these different apps. For real, like we need to go back to $10.99 a month and leave it alone. You understand what I'm saying to you? For real, like I'm the ESPN. Where else we at now? This was Peacock, YouTube TV. Overseas is the only one that still got the WWE Network, right? They the only ones that still got it.
I
I
don't
don't know.
Oh no, the WWE Network is still kicking, but it's only for overseas. It's not for the United States.
Give me a
United States,
VPN.
we're
I'll
on
tell you.
Peacock, and now we're about to be on ESPN. If it's
If they bring
still
it back,
going,
they just got to do better with they service because it was used to be trash.
Pete
Like the
Rose, like, for real.
you know
Pete
what it
Rose.
was? You had to be there
Hey,
for like
you guys,
a lot of people didn't jump on until just before the pay per view started. I figured it out. You had to be on that jump and let the previews play and let it go into the pay per view. You wouldn't have got kicked out. Too many people try to jump on when the jump started. That's how I figured it out with the
trash.
WWE Network. But still, man, like I want to
True,
push that because
true.
all these other networks is crazy. It's bananas. Put everything back on
Okay,
the network.
I agree. As long as they update their streaming service, they put it back. I'll push it.
As long as
That's
it's been
that.
going on, it should be updated.
As long as that was trash. All right, Dwayne, old gray bearded one. Who you pushing? Who you passing? Give it to us.
Here
you
goes
know,
another.
no, listen, I'm gonna go this route here, and it's just me personally. But I understand the man is a great athlete, but something about him don't work for me. So I'm passing on Logan Paul. Anything Paul. Paul Pierce.
Mm.
Jake Paul. Chris Paul. Paul Orndorff. Paul Heyman. Paul Levesque. You're in this too. You didn't push this.
Hold up,
Minneapolis
sir.
St. Paul. Hey, easy.
The
Easy.
devil is a lie. Don't do that.
Easy.
Don't do that.
Easy.
Paul Levesque, you wouldn't have none of this.
Minneapolis St. Paul. Anything that's and I'm not even putting who I thought because but see, all right, the man is a great talent. And it's just something about him that don't click with me. Sort of like what we got with Tiffany Stratton. You know, I just it's not feeling him personally. You know, you put him in these matches against, Roman and now John Cena. What about these dudes that came in and paid their dues, that's been there rocking, and you pushing this YouTuber? Hell, wait, if I'm causing up trouble, maybe I can get a match against John Cena on his way out. No, I'm passing on this. I don't like him. I'm not feeling him. And you know what? Hey, listen, I know I know he has the ability and whatnot, but just something for me is just not clicking. So I'm passing on Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Chris Paul, Paul Pierce. I'll leave Paul Levesque out of it. But Paul Orndorff, anything Paul, I'm passing.
You leave it to Dwayne. Roman Reigns gonna be in the ring with a cane and a walker before he let the new talents breathe, boy.
Hey, listen, I ain't letting
The
that
great
joker
Wow.
breathe.
Khalees.
She said the great Khali.
Yes, she did. She threw it in there.
You know what?
Khalid is Hall of
You
Fame.
know what? I love Khali because she see the foolishness where we see it. Hell, Frankie the Pac
Kylie
was
need
in
to
there.
be in there because of the fight he took with Big Show. That boy got beat
Yeah,
up
exactly.
backstage by Big Show. He
So
lost.
people like Demolition don't need to be in the Hall of Fame, but people like Great Khali, man, get out of here. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
Now,
I'm
some of
going.
those people that need to be in there did it to themselves. They did,
All
and
right.
you know they did. But Bees, go
I
ahead.
did it for the Rock.
So we got two pushes. No, we got two
Okay.
pushes, right? Right. Two
No, you
pushes.
got two passes, one push.
I'm Magic Johnson. I'm throwing
What?
passes.
What?
I'm
That's why you
Jaden
pat.
Daniels. I'm throwing passes.
I'm passing tonight. I'm passing. I'm passing. I'm
Lord,
passing again tonight too. I'm passing tonight.
Lord,
I'm passing. I'm passing on Alpha Academy. Listen, I
from him last week, boy. 2 weeks in a row.
I'm not gonna pass it. I just wanted to say it again because
Oh, I'm about to say,
somebody
Oh, you wanted to
somebody
reiterate?
needs. Yeah, somebody need to. We need to figure it out. But no. Here's what I'm passing. It may not be. It may not be a light position, but I'm passing on the way the United States Women's Championship situation is being handled.
I
I'm
second
passing.
that.
I
So
thoroughly.
You got my vote.
I'm passing. I'm passing on that. I don't know because Julia won it, but she hasn't had a match since she won it. And then now
Just keep it
I know
real.
they
You
had to
need to
stop.
pass on Julia. That's what you.
Yeah, and that now literally, I was getting ready. I was getting ready to say her because she's making that. Don't nobody talk about this title for real. We were talking about it when Chelsea. They should have took it off of Chelsea in the first place. And if he was taken off of Chelsea, you should have put her in the main event status. But let's back up. Now Julia came over from NXT, gets this belt, done nothing with it. But I understand that they needed to put somebody next to her to be her talking piece. But at the same time, don't nobody talk for Asuka. Don't nobody talk for Io.
And they should. I'm sorry.
Now,
I'm sorry.
I meant
but
not to say it.
that's my dilemma. And then now we running it back with Meechin. Just give Meechin the belt.
For real.
Because if we're going to do this, give Meechin the belt. I promise you, she will do something better with that belt than anybody else probably would.
I agree. Especially if you're taking it off of Chelsea.
Yeah, like if just give her the belt.
They
You
should
know what
have
I'm
left him
saying?
with Zelina for real, man.
No, they should not. Zelina is a no.
I think right now, I
Zelina
think
got
if they
more
fought,
charismatic. Zelina's more entertaining than Julia.
I agree with that, but that don't mean she should have had the belt either.
here's what I'm saying here's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm gonna be mad if they book Meechin one more time and lose to somebody else with that belt. I'm gonna be hot because at this point, she deserved to beat this girl who ain't wrestled since she been in WWE.
It's like, you
So
know who
I'm passing on that.
they took Dakota Kai and they took Dakota Kai out for Meechin. Like when she kept losing for the Intercontinental Champion run that they was doing, she just kept losing. And I'm like, now they done switch tie out through Meechin and Meechin
Yeah.
losing the daggone time. I'm like,
Hold on. And then hold on. And then the person that they put beside Julia.
she lose.
Did y'all see that mess last night?
Why is she
Like
wrestling?
Did y'all see
we
that?
waited,
You
we
call that
waited,
wrestling?
we waited for y'all to find the person, and then y'all pick her. Like
Man.
it
Hey,
better Meechin better win. I promise you, she better win.
who
Because I
was
don't
the
got nothing.
chick that used to walk around with a clipboard and glasses?
Chris Jericho.
That was a.
No, her name was
Not
Brooke
Chris
something.
Jericho.
She was rolling with JBL for a while. What was her name? Because that's who this girl remind me of. And she ain't do nothing either. See, that's how serious the character was. You don't even remember who she was. And I'm in that same boat, so I ain't passing judgment. That's real
Yeah, but
business.
anyway, that's push.
Stacy
That's
Brooke.
pass. Yeah.
That's who it was.
But this Jaden, who is this lady? That's what you.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
I'm done. Push, no pass. I'm passing on Julia in that United States Championship. Go ahead and just go ahead and fall.
My stomach.
Let me
They
give you
must have
this. Let me
pulled
give you
her
this.
from Evolve. That's what they pulled her
Let me give you. Let me get you the stun finger. I'm gonna give you the finger. the death finger, so you can just fall out and let Meech and pin you.
Not the
Then we
finger
can, then
poking.
we can so we can move on. So we can move on to greener pastures because I don't know what's happening right now.
No, I don't know.
So that's push or pass, ladies and gentlemen. Who you pushing? Who you passing? And if you got somebody, listen, put it in the comments, put it down there. See if we agree with you. But all of us are passing except for one. We're gonna push WWE Network, and we're passing on the Hall of Fame. We're passing on Julia United States Championship, and we're passing on everybody named Paul, except all of
Everybody.
us.
Everybody.
Yeah, please.
Everybody, y'all. We coming close to the end, so y'all know what time it is. It's Brainbuster time. Come on, it's Brainbuster time. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go, Carrie.
To the Roman E.
Wait,
E.
did you see
All
the
right.
Jacob? Did you see the Jacob heat? I need to pass on the Jacob heat.
Hey, yeah, let's get it.
They should just let Jay do it.
Yeah, just let him do it. Maybe his brother. He'd be all right. All right. So, Brainbuster, I've been thinking about this. I worked up to the very last minute today on this question. So, this week's Brainbuster. After Pedro Morales,
Oh Lord,
who holds the longest WWEF championship reign by a superstar with only one reign? Again, Pedro Morales, who holds the record for the longest WWEF championship reign by a superstar with only one reign.
I'm gonna call Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, he's one reign.
WWE champion,
WWE.
not Universal, because that'd have been easy.
Right.
That's
That's why I had to make sure I clarified. Because I don't want y'all throwing Roman up in there real quick. No, not that. Dwayne.
Not about that too.
After Pedro Morales, who was the? Say it again.
After Pedro Morales, who holds the record for the longest WWEF championship reign by a superstar with only one reign?
Ooh.
The only one I can suggest only one I can go with, y'all, is Bruno Sammartino.
Thank God.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you got that wrong. I said thank God.
Bruno had two. He had a reign before he broke his neck and a reign after he broke his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you saying at least he's only
had one reign?
Well, shucks. I'm sorry. I just thought it'd have been easy. It'd have been real easy. One reign.
Damn, I forgot about him.
See, once you said Bruno, but once you said that, I was thinking Intercontinental, man. And I was gonna say just one reign.
Darn shame. I gotta stop going for the gusto.
One reign.
It's something stupid, and I know it's gonna be something stupid.
It ain't stupid. Think about it. Just think about it.
Excuse me, Storm. We don't need your help. We're about to put you on mute. If you stop jumping so fast, you probably.
I know, right? I should have thought about it.
So we don't need you no more.
All right, I tell you what. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, you don't even need to say nothing else.
Because didn't you already guess? Oh, now that you.
Yes, he's out. Well, we covered.
Alberto Del Rio.
You're wrong.
He held a belt, but he held a belt more than once.
Did he? Originally, I was thinking Iron Mike Sharp because I was thinking Intercontinental. And
stop.
Okay, go ahead.
You're done. So stop throwing out answers. Okay, whatever.
I'm fixing my gray beard. What's that?
All right, Eric, what's up?
Oh my gosh, Storm, who did you say?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna break it down. So it's either so Kofi Kingston had it once.
Lord, he had it for 2 days.
Stop! No, stop! You can't help him in no way. Don't do this. Don't do that.
I'm not helping him. I'm just telling him what your question was. You said the longest reign behind Pedro Morales, right?
Well, Anyway,
Yeah.
next, start trying to help.
Because Pedro Morales only had it one time.
Yes.
JBL had the belt one time. Jeff Hardy held the belt one time.
Oh Lord, him.
Lord.
Rob Van Dam had the belt
All
one
right,
time.
come on now. You just go through the whole.
Chris Jericho held the
No,
belt one time.
One.
really?
No, he had one.
He only held it once. So out of them names, got to be one of them I just named. Got to be.
Let's go. Let's go.
Kane had it one time. But Kane ain't never had the belt for a long time.
Let's get it.
Okay, Carrie.
No, your answer is
Oh, my answer's already answered. But B,
no.
think of length,
No,
longest.
you are
All I'm doing is repeating the details of your question.
no.
All right, all
So
right.
no. Eric.
Diesel had it one time.
Lord,
Yeah.
and he's still doing this.
Kevin Nash had one time. You said two. I mean, he was a champion once. I'm going with I'm gonna get this wrong. God, I hate getting wrong.
Hold up. I think I'm about to wait. Okay, I'm good.
How long did it?
Can you just say your answer?
How long did Chris Jericho have it?
Can you just say your answer?
I ain't never seen somebody cheat. Jinder Mahal had it once.
He ain't had it for a long time neither.
Wait.
That's for a fact. I know Kevin Nash had it for a while. JBL. I'm going with John Bradford late with John JBL.
Thank you.
It was a Diesel? My gosh. Oh my gosh. He was my second choice.
Diesel held the belt with one reign for 358 days.
John
Cool.
JBL gotta be close though.
So Billy Graham was
Jay-
before Pedro Morales? Superstar Billy Graham was before Pedro Morales?
He wasn't superstar. Superstar. He must have been before.
It was between Chris Jericho, JBL, and
Chris
Diesel.
Jericho
Well,
don't count because it became the undisputed championship when Chris Jericho had
yes.
it.
The thing with JBL is that so with no, I'm still right. The actual time with JBL was 280 days. Mm-hmm.
So when Diesel took it from Bob Backlund, he held it for almost a whole entire year.
Superstar Billy Graham had one reign, 296 days.
I knew it was, and I said, and when it was in one of them three: Diesel, JBL, and Chris Jericho.
Break the wall down.
And I said
none of them beat the fabulous Moolah though.
Oh my God!
Gosh, somebody.
You have women's champion, 50 years.
Yeah.
Well,
she was champion for 10,716
congratulations!
days.
I'm on your heels though. I'm on your heels. I'm on your heels.
It was funny because I tried not to sell because you said Diesel.
Yeah,
and
I did. You did.
I almost sold it. I was like, yeah, I'm selling too much because as soon as you said it, I was like, yes.
Yeah, y'all, listen, final thoughts tonight. Final thoughts. They keep kicking Dwayne out. Final thoughts. Storm, we're going with you. Final thoughts tonight.
Let me see. This I'm gonna hold my breath for this WrestlePalooza because I want to see how it turned out. What? It's serious business. I'm being serious right now. Being serious. I'm not even gonna pass no judgment on the name because we done had plenty of PLEs with messed up names, and we tried it one time. If it don't work, hopefully they don't go back to it. But we gonna see how this play out. That's my only final thought in this situation. Oh, and Blake Monroe need to come up to the main roster. I don't care how you do it. Blake Monroe need to come up to the main roster.
Okay. Final thoughts, Dwayne.
My goodness. Every time the WWE takes its product overseas, those crowds be fire. They be lit from the start of the show to the end of the show, no matter how bad the show is. When they're here in the States, it's almost like the American fans asleep at the wheel. I mean, I granted, they started the serenade thing, but it was overseas where they started that Roman Reigns and the Cody Rhodes thing, and it has transformed onto this side. But when they go overseas, those crowds be so excited, almost like a hungry man waiting for a meal. They be ready for it. They be lit and they be about it. I just think these crowds over here, we got a lot of stuff over here is done. It's corporate, and you get these corporate people there, and they're just there. But when they overseas, that's just they're just different. And even John Cena yesterday on SmackDown the other night, apologizing to the kid that he trashed in Berlin. Remember when he first turned heel? That kid was at the event last night. John
with the
Cena went and
same gear
apologized to
on.
him. Yeah,
Mhm.
all right, listen, hey, maybe it's him. Hey, I'd rather have this. I'd rather have the same, Lord. I'd rather have the same gear on and be at the event than having different gear and can't be at it. But yeah,
They
It
probably
was
did that
probably
so he
washed. He ain't
knew who it
wear it since
was.
they was in Berlin, so he good.
They
yeah.
probably did
So
that so he
Oh
knew
no,
who
I
it
won't
was.
say nothing about it. I'm just saying he looked identical to the first time, John. So
exactly, and that's how John was. Hey, my homeboy here. You witnessed me when I was having a bad day and this that and the third. That there was you know speaks to who John Cena really is. And this whole heel turn was a double work because, it worked for a second, but it was at some point it started becoming unbelievable.
Yeah.
My final thought.
Great final thought. Carrie, final thought
All right,
tonight.
so my final thought was the whole John Cena heel turn, but Dwayne just took two and put it in one. So we'll do that's all right. I really feel like the WWE dropped the ball with that. That 153 days is I understand you want to do something different and for as beloved as John Cena is, they really should have just thought of the fans because now they're enjoying it. Now they're getting a chance to really enjoy it. But now he only got like six, if that, like six appearances left, maybe six, five, something like that. We are down to single digits. And so not only, I mean, not saying that they couldn't have done the heel turn, but the way it happened, the way it really didn't pan out to be much, the way they stuck the Rock in there for his little chaotic thing, and then you got Travis Scott and his foolishness. We didn't even get a payoff for it. It was just one day he wakes up and he's like, you know what? Gonna whoop some symptoms at me. I'm babyface again. Between that and then you got our truth like, well, hell, I'm babyface too again. What? Like I just think that they dropped the ball on that. I really think they should have gave the fans more to enjoy. Now they're enjoying it. Now we're enjoying it. So
somebody
that's my
should have put John Cena through a table sooner. That's all that
right.
was.
Is that what it was?
That's
Okay.
all that was. They didn't think of the table right away.
And I guess, and maybe part of that was to try to turn Cody heel. Who knows? But it didn't pan out the way that they thought it was going because, the crowd controlled everything for real.
Yeah.
So my final thought today is I've been thinking about it really pretty much all day before we've been got together. So I just realized though, as a wrestler and watching WWE and just watching just how everything is panning out, if you're not a part of a storyline, like if you don't have a story, then you're not gonna get no airtime. And what is it's a lot of players in WWE. lot of people showing up Monday Night Raw, showing up to Friday Night SmackDown, just sitting in catering because they're not a part of a story.
I heard catering
And
food
the
be off the
story,
chain.
nah, that's what I heard. That'd be good. But you got to think about it. Everything that's being shown. That's why the tag team division struggle for a little bit because there's no story to be told behind it. And now all of a sudden, because there's a story in it, it's paid now. We can pay attention to it a lot more because there's something behind it, right? Like the Jade and Naomi and Bianca, there's a story there. And so Jade and Naomi gone, Bianca gone, but Jade in itself, she's the last player. And so right now she's in a story with Strat.
Another moonsault.
This Io Kabuki Warrior and Rhea story, right? Roman, Vision, Jay, CM Punk, LA Knight, story, Bronson Reed,
But I heard
story
they're
there.
about to add 2 more players to the division, so it might be 2 more people getting their push.
So somebody probably shows up at Clash in Paris. Somebody does,
Mm-hmm.
but they'll be getting TV time because they're part of a story, right? And so Alpha Academy.
Blow it.
Let me stop.
Yeah, please.
So,
I was
but
about to call up.
I would just say that it's a lot of moving parts in WWE. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of wrestlers, and everybody don't get that playing time that they want and wish. And so people like Karrion Kross, it might have been good for him to leave. It might have been good because you want to get there, but there's no room. That may not just be set up. It may not just be,
Might not have
you know,
nothing.
and it may not just be happening because there's a lot of stuff happening right before our very own eyes. And what story gonna stop so we can start a story with you? You
Now
know?
I said that
So
about Montez going off and being a singles wrestler, and everybody looked at me like I was wrong for saying he shouldn't do it.
No, but that's a story.
and nobody
Story
said no.
right
We
there.
want Montez to go.
But he was saying that there was
No,
no spot for him to
I
get
told him he
posted
needed
like
to stay where he at until the spot opened, and y'all were looking like, no, he need to go ahead and do him. But when he do that, he
first off,
might be sitting in catering.
that won't the voice we use. So
Yeah, no. If you going yeah, don't do us like that. But
first
what
off,
I'm
that
saying,
won't the
what
voice.
I'm saying to you guys is what I'm saying to you, those don't like in that self. That's a story. If he turns on Dawkins, that's a story,
Yeah, but after
and
that
that's gonna
match with
be
Dawkins, then what?
he gonna go on to
It's a
greener
story,
pastures.
but it's a story.
Yeah,
That
that
don't
the
mean they
story
got
will elevate. That story elevates him into another threshold. If it's done right, that's what happened with Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels threw that boy into the daggone,
Let me be
and
clear.
it elevated him.
And Sean has said this himself. If it wasn't for Sensational Sherry, he would have been swimming in the water with no. When he's been in the water with no boat.
well. I
Again,
mean,
but it's the pieces. It started it. It's the pieces. Sensational Sherry came and helped them out, do whatever. This is sexy, but it's the pieces. Maybe pieces happen, but you never know until it takes place. But that's my final thought.
That
That's my final
that
thoughts tonight.
and the funny thing is, we talk about you talking about that there. That was going to be one of my passes because it's just like, okay, let me pass on the Street Profits so you can get Taz on his solo joint.
Bro, you
You
just go
know,
to Rogus for us.
hey, bro,
Man,
listen.
ain't nobody fooling with you today, Dwayne. Ain't nobody.
That man, hold up. That man said he was about to pass him the Street Profits, man. I'm like,
No,
Because
because
he,
we could
I
no
mean,
because we ready for Taz to be solo.
so
yeah,
just
I
he
push
mean,
got to.
Taz. You ain't got to pass him the Street Profits.
No, but you
B's
know that.
already
But
pu- B's already
it
B's
makes
already
sense
pushed
though.
Taz.
It makes sense. Y'all, listen. Thank y'all. Great show tonight. Great show. Listen, we did it again. Hey, shout out to all of our subscribers. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for checking in, holding on, being there for us. We've been doing this since January and we have not stopped. We are having some fun and we appreciate all of you. Listen, this has been the Ring Report. I'm Eric Battle. You know what it is. And these are my cousins. Listen, we thank you. Until next time, peace.